Have you heard about Rust, the programming language that has taken the world by storm? With so many programming languages existing today, Rust has become one of the most loved and popular languages in the programming world. In this video, we'll explore the reasons behind Rust's popularity and why it's considered a game changer in the world of programming. Firstly, let's talk about what Rust is. Chemically, Rust is high-grade iron oxide, which is formed when iron reacts with oxygen and water. In programming, Rust is a high-level programming language that focuses on memory safety, protection, high performance, concurrency, and an efficient compiler. It's a complete package that is easy to learn and use, making it comparable to a new version of C and C++. One of the major advantages of Rust is its focus on memory safety, making it a very safe programming language to use. It has an effective combination of static typing, which avoids errors at compile time, and dynamic flexibility, making it easy to work with. Rust also has accessible documentation and a thriving community, which makes it easier for anyone to learn and love Rust. So, why is Rust so popular? One of the main benefits of using Rust is its ability to resolve memory errors and concurrent programming. Rust has two ways to write code: safe Rust and unsafe Rust. Safe Rust ensures that the code works correctly by forcing some additional restrictions on the programmer, while unsafe Rust allows more freedom to the programmer but requires extreme care when checking code safety. Borrow checker is an essential feature of the Rust language and one of the parts that make Rust so unique. It forces the developer to manage ownership and eliminates memory violation bugs, making problems detected at compile time, so garbage collection is not necessary. Rust also solves problems with references that are no longer valid by defining the scope for which it will be valid. One question that often arises when talking about Rust is whether it's similar to C++. While both languages share some similarities, there are also some important differences between them. As we mentioned earlier, Rust and C++ both support low-level code with great performance accessed directly from memory. However, Rust is a newer language with more modern and simplified syntax and design. Rust's ownership system and borrow checker are also unique features that make it stand out from C++. So, while there are some similarities between the two languages, Rust has its own unique identity and offers many advantages over C++. Is Rust a good language for cybersecurity? Definitely. Thanks to its memory safety, Rust is a recommended language if you want to write software in a safe way. If you want to defend low-level components of a system, such as memory and CPU, it's highly recommended to use a low-level language like Rust. With Rust, it's possible to achieve web-based services, but it won't reach the same high limits as higher-level languages. It's important to note that high-level languages are recommended during web attacks because they have higher speed and don't require rich control over memory allocation. So, is Rust easy to learn? Well, Rust demands a lot of effort in the learning process. It's not like Ruby, Python, or JavaScript, which you can start using and learning by practice, then put something directly into production. If you come from a higher-level language, you should be prepared to analyze and study the low-level details in depth to avoid negative experiences. However, with the help of the vast resources available, such as documentation, books, and free playlists on YouTube, it is definitely possible to learn Rust and become proficient in it. That's all for today's video on Rust. I hope you found it informative and helpful. If you're new to Rust or thinking of learning it, I encourage you to dive in and explore this powerful language. With its memory safety, concurrency, and high performance, Rust is truly a complete package that has gained the love and support of programmers worldwide. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.